Forecast with KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Okay, lots to talk about in tonight's forecast. We'll start with what to expect this evening, and it's another warm night. That's kind of the headline for this evening. 82 at 7, 77 still at 9 o'clock, and at 11 o'clock tonight, Portland still at 70, although outlying areas are in the upper 60s. So just a gorgeous summer night ahead. Tomorrow, we have some of those patchy morning clouds like we did today. We're still 71 and at least partly sunny at lunchtime. We end up at 84 tomorrow afternoon. Outside right now, one of the cool spots is far Salty's camera. It's 78 degrees. That's cool in this time of summer. I mean, that's a beautiful, almost perfect weather, right? If you like it a little hotter, you should be in McMinnville right now. It's 86. And right down the middle is Portland at 82 degrees. That's our current temperature. It's also our high so far today. Hotter as you go to Salem and Eugene. More sunshine there. That's why 90 in the Dalles in the hot spot. Pendleton at 94. Now, we've got some thunderstorms that have fired up in central Oregon, and they're now moving over the Cascades, and they may clip the southern Willamette Valley tonight. But up here, from the Dalles over to Portland, we're a little too far out of reach of the unstable air. And this is something we've been talking about the last few days. An area of low pressure off the coast of California, everything rotating around it. But notice how I've drawn these arrows very purposely just south of Portland. So this is kind of over the southern Willamette Valley. That's kind of the extent of the unstable air. But watch this. As we go through tomorrow and into Saturday, the circulation lifts north just enough that all of a sudden Portland and Vancouver, possibly as far north as Kelso, we're all under the unstable air, and that increases our odds for thunderstorms. Now watch what goes on in the rain and cloud forecast. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., not much, some of those high clouds, right? Then tomorrow evening, thunderstorms fire up over the central Oregon and then also over Cascades. And this is 9 o'clock tomorrow night. At some time tomorrow evening, the thunderstorms make a turn down into the valley. It's a typical summer pattern if we're going to see thunderstorms around here, and possibly bring thunderstorms, you know, across a big chunk of the I-5 corridor, and then early Saturday morning push some of those thunderstorms all the way to the coastline. So we may have an early morning wake-up call on Saturday, and then as we go through the day, things kind of mellow out, but then we see more storms forming over the Cascades. We could be due for a repeat later on in the day. So the thunderstorm risk is like this. For the I-5 corridor, thunderstorms possible starting tomorrow evening and into early Saturday. The strongest storms may dump some heavy rain, by the way, and there could be a repeat Saturday evening into Sunday morning. So we'll have to watch for that, but we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. So the coast tomorrow's morning clouds and fog, then some sun and maybe a nighttime storm. Partly sunny and warm here in the valley, and then likely seeing some evening thunderstorms firing up. Central and eastern Oregon, you'll see more scattered storms popping up for you. And how about mid-80s through the gorge? A chance of an afternoon or evening thunderstorm more likely, with thunderstorms over the Cascades. Afternoon to early evening seems to be the prime time for you. Now here in the metro area, we hit 84 tomorrow, and I've got our evening thunderstorm chances in the forecast. Here's how that plays out then over the next 3 days. Friday, it's a warm afternoon, a chance of night storms. Saturday, thunderstorm risk early in the morning, and then again later in the day as we heat up. And Sunday, even a slight risk of isolated storms continuing into Sunday morning. But the biggest batch seems to roll through tomorrow night into Saturday morning. And again, some of these storms could dump, you know, easily a quarter, half an inch of rain, I mean, in a hurry at your house if you get right under the strongest one. So a lot to watch for in the next 24 hours, and we'll be doing that right here in the Weather Center.
Bruce will be geeking out weather-wise,
yeah,
right?
It's something to talk about.
Something
It
to
really
talk
is.
about, yeah.
Besides just sun, that's right.
Thanks.